Yep.
Hey Tevin, how are you? This is Jim with the Closer Look Home Inspections here at the house down at 12701 Forestdale Drive. Look at that view. Is that nice or what? Out there, you got a great view out there. So anyway, I got here about noonish and got started. It's about 3 o'clock now, so 3 hours into the inspection here, we'll spend about a half an hour walking through and talking about things here, and then I'll go back to the office and type the report out. Take me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to type the report, and I'll email that to you. And thank you for the payment that you sent online, and thank you for signing, or I should say, sending the agreement to the home inspection, standard home inspection agreement. Appreciate that. So anyway, some of the better things about the house, we know it's got a roof that's just about 8 years old with a 30-year life expectancy, usually. The type of roof that's on there, I didn't see any problems up on the roof anywhere. Properly installed with drip edge and ice shield, those types of things up there. It looks like the furnace and air are relatively new, about 5 years old, so I tested the furnace, got no problems with the furnace. We just recommend they're clean, serviced, and evaluated every couple of years or so. Looks like it's just been done last year. Okay. All right, and on the inside of the house, out there on the outside, didn't have much. There's some minor things you'll see in the report that are just normal little things, but probably the biggest thing in some people's mind would be and I think Renee already talked to you about it, the sunken area on the driveway where it meets the garage floor. So that's considered a tripping hazard. It's lifted up about this far. We just want to get that remedied so we don't trip on that, okay? All right, inside the house, checking all the appliances here. This dishwasher, it's running right now, so I'm not going to bother it, but it's just loose, it's not secured. So simple to do. They've actually got these like rubber type grommet things. These days with this type of countertop, you can't screw it in. They used to have these brackets come out, you could screw it into the bottom of the wood countertop, but now they've got these things that fit in here to secure it, just so it doesn't move around, okay? And they have told us, and I checked the dispensers on the refrigerator do not work, okay? Checked all the burners on the stove, the oven and broiler, microwave, surface fan and light, all good there, okay? Now in a home in 1980, they didn't yet have GFCI protection on outlets till 1991 or 1992. So they haven't made that upgrade in the kitchen. They have done it in the bathrooms, that's good. And I think in the garage, I'm gonna double check the garage. But these outlets that are close to the sink and the open water source should have GFCI protection, so that would be a good upgrade for safety there, okay? All right, moving on through here. Now we know about this problem they had above here with regard to the ice damming and the damage that was done here. So I think that I'm gonna have that all written up in the report, but I think they've already agreed to take care of that for you, okay? All right, so I don't make the rules, I just have to live by them. So in a home, residential home, if there's a stairway that has 3 or less steps, you don't have to have a handrail, but if it has 4 or more, you're supposed to. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And a lot of times you'll see a railing in this area. You know, we don't want somebody falling off this. Railing here, handrail here, okay? All right, coming through here, they have a nice effect on the fireplace here. Now this is a wood-burning fireplace, but they've inserted this little effect in here to use. They're not using the wood-burning fireplace. So I couldn't really get to the chimney and inspect that. If you ever choose to do a wood-burning fireplace here, I would definitely get some glass guards in front of this and have a chimney sweep come and check that chimney out and sweep it, okay? Checked all the outlets with an outlet tester to make sure they're all wired correctly, make sure they're all grounded correctly. All of them are. I told you about the GFCIs in the kitchen, but everything else was good. Lighting, no problems, okay? What a beautiful yard that is in the back there, so nice. Now you see another stairway out there that has no handrail on it out there.
That too.
Okay. Okay. All right, so coming through here. Okay, now this outlet does not have a GFCI reset, but it's streamed to the guest bathroom upstairs. So if you trip the GFCI in any of these bathrooms, this one or the master, you have to reset it in the guest bathroom. They always stream them together like that, okay? So water on both sides of the sink in the correct positions, hot on the left, cold on the right. Sink's drained fine, no leaks anywhere, okay? This toilet is kind of loose. I've got it marked with a sticker there. So we'd like to get this toilet secured. If you can see it's moving there. Okay, and the washer and dryer stay, I guess.
Did the drain people come?
Yes.
Did they say anything to you?
He's gonna look at it and have a couple other guys look at it too. He didn't see anything super bad, but there's tree roots growing through in a few spots.
Oh man.
And part of it is cast iron out there.
Oh.
He told me that this is right on the era where they were kind of switching over. Remember I told you it was
Yep.
late 70s, you know, mid to late 70s. But, you know, in 1980, he said it depended on the municipality, the part of town.
Okay.
The codes changed, right? And so there is some cast down there.
Okay.
But he doesn't see any major issues, but he said there is some tree roots that he would recommend that they either get cleaned out with the razor thing, or they've got a new thing that's called a water flush. They do.
Oh. Okay.
That does it, and it's for a reason. He can explain that. He'll probably
All right.
explain that in his video.
Good to know.
So, but the washer and dryer are there. But back here, come back here and see that this laundry box is leaking. You see how wet and rusty it is back there?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that's going to need some help there.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't test these because they have clothes in them, but I think they stay, right?
They do stay. Yes.
Okay. And this door is off, and I get why. It's just kind of in the way, you know.
Yeah.
Getting through here. Okay. Okay, that then we're fine here. I got to check this outlet in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
I had tripped the GFCI in this bathroom and then didn't get any power in the garage, but it probably is attached to that GFCI, which is good. So this door in 1980, it wasn't yet in the building codes that we have a fire rated door between the garage and the house. So this is a hollow core door. I just marked it there so you know. It kind of is what it is, you know. There's some grandfather's rights here. Okay. All right, double check this. Out here, the door open and closed fine. Yep, good there. Okay, no problems out here. The safety sensors are mounted at the correct height here. I asked them if they were planning on doing some siding repairs. This looks like siding to me.
Does look like siding.
And she said no, they didn't know this was siding. They thought it was some kind of paneling for the inside of the house. So I just thought maybe they had some repairs for it. So this is the area that we
Right.
talked about
Yep.
with sunken rays. So if you're walking here not paying attention, you could trip on that, you know. Okay. But the exterior of the house looks pretty good. There's a little paint deterioration, some slight damage in a few areas, nothing really bad. Okay. Just got that tree cut down. I bet that costs $4,000 or $5,000.
Yep,
Got a
that's
tree
what
down
they
that
said.
big. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go down so we can get away from the dog. Okay. Closet here, no problems in there. Nice. And down here. Okay, so we talked about stairway railings. We need to have a handrail in these stairs because there's about 10 steps here. Okay. Is it going to be an FHA?
VA.
VA, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, so straight over. Nice little
Hi,
basement
Rasha.
area here. The drain guy came and that's where he got into. He had to manipulate the wall a little bit to get in there. That's where he went in and checked the drain underground there. More to come on that. He said nothing super serious, but there is some maintenance to be done on that. Okay. So here's the electrical panel. I wasn't able to get into it. The gentleman who owns the house helped me down here to get this shelf off, but this frame is restricting me from getting this panel cover off.
Oh, I see.
To get in there. So I can't get in the panel to check. I want to check and make sure all the wiring's correct in there and everything's good to go. So more to come on that. We'll see if they can get that taken off there in the next day or two. I'll volunteer to stop back here and check that, okay? All right, the door open and closed fine back here. Okay, hey bud. All right, in here. Water softeners I don't test, but you do have a water softener. Okay, this laundry sink has got plumbing supply lines attached to it, so see how loose it is? Okay, we'd like to get that secured to the wall. Real easy to do. You just find the studs, you get a washer and a nail or a screw, and you just catch it right here and screw it on to secure it. We don't want to accidentally bump that and cause a leak that we don't know about and come home to a flood in the basement. So the furnace, like I said, is only about 5 years old. Yay, nice furnace. I ran a test on it. Tested fine, no problems at all. Okay, it's a high efficiency furnace. Okay. Humidifiers I don't test, but you have that there. And the water heater, they said it was 2015, but I think it's 1997. I took a picture of the serial number, and I'll have that in the report what the age of it is. But
It doesn't look 5 years old.
it doesn't.
No.
It's probably 1997. All these serial numbers that these manufacturers put on for the codes, I have to look them all up because they all do it different, but I'll look it up and put it in there.
Oh, hold on. We're almost at 10 minutes. We'll do one more video here.